Hello and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to two of Italy's grandest clubs, AC Milan and Internazionale. The teams then, AC Milan against Inter. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Lineups, we can have a look at them now. There's the whistle. A derby with a century and more of tradition. Milan's special occasion. Rossoneri, Nerazzurri. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm going to go for Antonio Candreva because he brings a dynamism to proceedings, fast and direct. He'll engage his fullback in a sprint or two and he can whip in pacey crosses. Not the kind to stand off and allow him to shoot either, because he can whack it with the very best.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Abate does well there, alert. Higuain. Can he find a finish now? Could fall kindly. Goal! Milan! Handanovic reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Musacchio, Montalivo, Biglia, Musacchio, Romagnoli, Rodriguez, Candreva battles to win it back. Candreva absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Abate. Çalhanoğlu. Ricardo Rodriguez needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Higuain, chance! Swept in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. In he flies! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal, because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Perisic tries to get it forward quickly. Montalivo. Çalhanoğlu. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Suso. Suso looking to get on the end of this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Biglia has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Higuain. Get that clear. And that's a throw. Sakio. Çalhanoğlu. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Romagnoli. Montalivo. Çalhanoğlu. Tries a through ball. Bonaventura with a definite foul there. Candreva. Get a throw in. Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Abate gets into the right position to intercept. Sakio. Nainggolan plays it out to the flank. Candreva fires it in low. Defence has got rid of that. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Chipped through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Abate. Montalivo. Çalhanoğlu. Played out to the right. Sakio. Abate. It'll be a throw-in. It's Rodriguez. Firmly met. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looks to slip it through. Decent looking ball. Mauro Icardi! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
And it looked as if he had Hollywood written all over it, but it ended up in bust, unfortunately, on this occasion. What a pity.
João Mario. Thrust towards the front line. Romagnoli. Montolivo. Milan are in control here on the brink of half-time. Montolivo. Bonaventura with the ball through. Rodriguez. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Another piece of really good defending. Billia, full tilt down the right-hand side. Aimed long and direct. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Calhanoglu. Nainggolan sticks in a foot to win it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the pass. Suso. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the action is back on the way.
Milan going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Calhanoglu. Suso. Perisic displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Romagnoli. Ricardo Rodriguez. Candreva gets it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Belts one! João Mario. No way through there. Candreva is fouled. Romagnoli battles to win it back.
João Mario can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Forward it goes. Perisic. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bonaventura is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Suso passes it through. Valero.
Inter have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Done very well to intervene. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've managed to get it away. Mauro Icardi with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Looks like a good ball through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Let's put it on the right now. What's on? Suso with the ball through. Another chance from a corner. Cooper sees it all the way. Nainggolan passes it through. Candreva crosses into the box. He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Abate. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Inter Milan have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Romagnoli. For a throw. Milan look as though they're about to make a change. Musacchio. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Romagnoli. And it's Bonaventura. I have to say that whistle's gone, that's a foul. Asamoah tries a through ball. Abate pumps it upfield. Borini brings the ball forward. Perisic plays a clever pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Perisic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He goes long. Aim forward. Candreva. A chance! Oh, that could cost them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Who's going to make this theirs? Candreva tries to stroke it through. It's a loose ball. Shapes to shoot!
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
The final 5 minutes. Milan just have to run down the clock. Ricardo Rodriguez. Ball's out on the left now. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Musacchio. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Out wide to the right. He's dealt with that well. Valero. Jean Miranda. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Milan made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.